Hello, this is MEI Further Maths Core Pure. We're in the second complex numbers section and on the second video on representing rotation and multiplication by I. You can watch the video straight through, but you will probably find it helpful sometimes to pause the video and try things out for yourself before continuing to watch. In the last video, we created an imaginary axis by considering multiplication by I to be a rotation of 90 degrees. Here's an example. Consider the number z equals 5. Multiplying it by I gives 5i, which looks like this. If we multiply by I again, we'll get 5i times I, which is 5i squared, which is minus 5. And this results in another 90-degree rotation. Let's check this with some other complex numbers. Consider the number z equals 5 plus 2i. Pause the video for a moment while you multiply this number by I and plot it on the Argand diagram. OK, multiplying by I gives zi equals 5 plus 2i multiplied by I, which is 5i plus 2i squared, which is minus 2 plus 5i. Plotting that on the Argand diagram, we again get a 90-degree rotation. Now let's start with that final number minus 2 plus 5i. We'll multiply that by I. So we get wi equals minus 2 plus 5i multiplied by I, which is minus 2i plus 5i squared, which is minus 5 minus 2i. If we plot that on the Argand diagram, we get a further 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation. Multiplying by I always gives a 90-degree anti-clockwise rotation. It's beyond the AS specification, but you can investigate the effect of multiplication by other numbers using this GeoGebra applet. In this applet, you can change the values of Z1 and Z2 and see what happens when you multiply the two numbers together to get Z3. There are more notes on Integral on representing rotation and multiplication by I. That's the end of this short video and the end of this series on complex numbers.